They say the monastery clock hadn't struck in 20 years. Not since the night Brother Lucien died. The very night he finished building his machine. The monks, what few were left, whispered it was a heart. Not one of flesh and blood, but a marvel of brass and glass, wound tight by faith and a terrifying obsession. When they found it, it was still beating, softly, steadily, a rhythmic pulse in the dead silence of the room, even as Lucien's own body lay cold beside it. They buried him in the crypt beneath the old chapel, but the heart that they locked away. And yet something strange began to happen. At the stroke of midnight, the bells would sometimes whisper, 3 quiet phantom tolls that no one ever dared to count aloud. Years bled into one another. The monastery slowly emptied, its halls growing thick with dust and silence, until one night a fierce storm drove a lone traveler to seek shelter within its crumbling walls. That traveler was me. I found the place utterly abandoned. Candles had melted into waxy puddles on the flagstones, and the air hung heavy with the scent of old metal, incense, and forgotten prayers. But beneath the howling wind, I heard it a faint, rhythmic, persistent sound, a heartbeat, drawn by a curiosity I couldn't explain. I followed it through corridors lined with broken statues, their stone eyes hollow, their cracked hands forever reaching. The sound led me to the chapel, where a single, defiant candle still burned beside a locked iron door. An inscription was carved deep into the metal. Life must not end, only change. I don't know what compelled me, but my hand reached out and the lock gave way. The crypt was colder than the storm raging outside. Heavy chains dangled from the ceiling like sleeping serpents, and there, in the center of the chamber, stood the machine. It was beautiful, and it was terrible. A heart the size of a man's head, its brass shell intricately etched with holy symbols. Through a glass core, a faint crimson light pulsed with an unnatural life, and beside it, a body ancient, skeletal, dried to parchment, was frozen in a posture of eternal prayer. The machine pulsed once, then again, and then I heard a voice. It hurts to remember. The voice was neither human nor mechanical. It didn't come from the machine itself, but from everywhere at once, through the air, through the stone walls, through my very bones. I took a hesitant step closer, and the heart pulsed faster, its rhythm syncing with my own racing pulse. I could feel the pull, a strange resonance in my chest. One must give, it whispered, for one to live. The moments that followed are a blur, a sharp hiss, like a final drawn-out breath, and then a profound silence. When I awoke, I was kneeling on the cold stone, exactly where the corpse had been. The heart, the machine was gone, but something moved inside my chest, something that ticked and hummed and would not stop. I can no longer feel my own pulse. I no longer need to sleep, but every night at midnight I hear the bells again, 3 quiet tolls, each one echoing through the hollow chamber where my heart used to be. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the dark. If you enjoy stories that linger in the shadows, be sure to like this video and subscribe for more tales from the edge of reality. I'll see you in the next one.